Just a quick note before the video begins. I just wanted to let you all know that these What's Up series are intended to be guides on characters, games, or whatever I feel like doing them on. So that's what this video is going to be about, and that's what probably the next few are going to be about. Enjoy the video. With the launch of the beta of Valorant, there's a whole host of characters that have different abilities that have profound effects on the game. But with all of these characters to learn and to go over, we need to start somewhere. And I think I know that somewhere is with the biggest explosions, baby!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So we have a pseudo knockoff Junkrat Jinx combo here. But what of the lore? The most important part of Valorant. Like, months of waiting, that's what everybody's been the most hyped about though. The lore with the launch of the game for all of the operators. Oh wow, looks like they put a lot of work into this. So let's see. She likes explosives. That's cool, that's definitely a new idea. Never seen that before ever. Alright, so now that we can confirm that she is indeed a girl and does actually like explosives, wow, let's find out what she does and how to play her. Looking at Raze in the Agents section, we can see all about her and her abilities. To start with, we see her classification of Agent. She's a duelist, which means absolutely jack shit, because the last time someone looked at the classification of a character was the release of League. To the right of that, though, is the interesting stuff, the real juicy tenders of any agent, the abilities. Standard to all agents, Raze has 4 abilities. 2 purchasable ones, 1 agent dependent ability, and 1 ultimate. To start, Raze's first ability, her Q ability, is her Blast Pack, a sticky paint bomb that sticks to walls and can propel Raze into the air and in different directions. This is extremely useful in movement and works extremely similar to Junkrat's landmines, especially considering the fact that you can use one directly after another. You can use this as a very tactical and mobile ability to get into good positions that you wouldn't normally be able to get into. You can see this here in this clip that I use it to get over a Sage wall, and then after that I can use double blast packs to jump over this arch and potentially different walls. Her second ability, her E ability, known as her paint shells, contains 2 charges as well, and she gets a free charge every round. This ability functions almost as a cluster grenade, and she throws it and it impacts, causing an initial burst of damage, but also releases small explosives that detonate again. She can throw it 2 ways as well, a long range throw to get it far away, or a short lob 5 meters away. An important thing to note is that this ability can kill enemies even if they have heavy armor, but is fairly easy to dodge, and blast radius comes into effect as well. Finally, this ability is also a self-damage ability, and if Raze is caught in the explosion, she will take damage as well. Her third and last regular ability is her Bomb Buddy, and it contains only 1 charge. The Bomb Buddy is a bomb on wheels that you place in front of you and then rolls around, bumping into things like a Roomba of Death. It does have a duration and can be killed, so don't try and throw it out at the beginning of a match with no one in sight. It'll just wander around for a little before disappearing on its own. Once it does see someone, however, it will head directly for them and try to explode, dealing enough damage to kill, even if the target has heavy armor. To note, however, is the fact that these explosions have a radius. The farther you are away from it, the less damage it deals, so while a direct hit will kill, the target backing away from it and exploding farther away might not. The ult is the final piece of the puzzle, as Raze pulls out a rocket launcher of paint, destruction, and extraordinarily low projectile speed. So honestly, with this all in mind, I would just say that this ult is garbage. And maybe not complete garbage, but pretty close. It requires some serious positioning for your opponent not to be able to literally just strafe half a step and dodge it. On top of this, there's a timer on the launcher and you can only use it within 5 seconds of activation. and top it all off with a rotten cherry on top, it does self-damage as well. So even if your opponent walks literally right up to you, you can use it but risk killing yourself as well. So overall, I would call this ult a shitty out of 10. Editing note here, I just realized that you can use as many times as fall and not take fall damage, but if you use your ult while you're in the air, the propulsion that gives you will allow you to take fall damage, like I'm going to show you here. So as you can see there, I just died, and it was not a result of the blast packs, but rather the blast that I got from firing off the ult. So just when situations like this arise, for example, you walked over here, you're activating your ult. Here comes satchel out. And you use a double satchel to get up here on top of the arch. You've now got a clear view to the enemies who are coming through that door. Pow! Rocket launcher. It didn't do it there because I fired it directly horizontal, but if I fired it more downwards like this... Here! Satchel out! I fly upwards, and I'll take some fall damage. Now, while this is not super painful right now, I've got full 100 health, but if you're low on health, that can catch you off guard and that will kill you. So I just want everybody to be clear on this, you will take fall damage when using the ult.
Who cares about the customer? I do! Well, I don't! Squidward!
All of this time together, Raze is a very good agent, because although her ultimate is definitely lacking, her normal abilities more than make up for it with their damaging and tactical uses. So now that we know that she's got some good abilities, how can we use them to pub stomp and blow our way up to being the best? First of all, I just want to say never use the blast pack offensively. It's just not good in any way, shape, or form. Only ever use it as a mobility tool. If I ever see you use it otherwise, I am just leaving the match. If you do use it properly, however, it is a very useful tool that can combo into an ult, making it slightly harder to dodge and 69 times cooler for your MLG gaming montage. As well, you can use Sage Walls to get the enemy team not expecting a flank. They plant a Sage Wall there, they're not expecting anyone to jump it or to go over it, because this ability is not well known to be used as a Junkrat landmine, and they'll be completely calm there. They might have one guy there, but they're definitely not expecting someone to actually come out. I mean, there's a giant fucking wall in the way there. But there you are, and it's your chance to get a couple free kills there with the enemy not expecting it. Next on the strat list is the Bomb Buddy. This is definitely your most useful ability. It can be used as a distraction, it can be used as damage, or it can even be used as cover as you toss it out in front of you before you peek, and the opponent has to make the choice of being blown up or being shot by you. It's so good that there's not much to say other than toss it down a hallway that you think enemies in, and boom, free kill. As well, it can be used in combination with your paint shells, so that if you know there's a group of enemies that are going to be entering through a doorway, you can chuck out your Bomb Buddy to send it into there, and chuck a couple of your paint shells into there, and if the enemy's not cautious and able to retreat, you might get a kill or two, or even 3. But most importantly, it deters them from going down that path until the explosions have stopped, which leaves you free to set up in a better position, even past the setup around barriers. And now when you should use the ult. So it's not that good. Most of the time I would say it's just better, honestly, to shoot them or to toss a paint shell at them. But if you have a tactical blast pack set up ready, and you know that they're going to be coming through a way, you can just detonate your blast pack, which will send you into the air, and shoot your rocket launcher off from up there. It makes it harder to dodge because of the angle that it's coming from, and the enemy isn't necessarily looking up. It might let you get a kill, might not, because it is really slow of a projectile, but it does get you the best chance of getting the kill with it. Looking next at the beginning of game setup, this is round 1, or the round switch when you turn from attackers to defenders or defenders to attackers. I always recommend for this first round that you buy the ghost pistol, and then you get 1 bomb buddy and 1 blast pack. On defense, you can use the blast pack to get on top of cover and then pounce on an enemy when they walk through a door or something. And on offense, it can be used to bypass annoying sage walls that'll block you off from going a direction. And as per usual, obviously the bomb buddy, no matter where you are, just chuck it down that hallway and off you go. So that's what I would say for beginning of round setup. The pistol is the one thing that's optional. Although it is the best in my opinion because it's only 500, freeing you up to buy your 200 coins ability as well as one of the 100 coins abilities. But if you have a preference in a different direction, anything cheaper than that works because you still are able to get your abilities. And if you're better with that weapon, so be it. You do better with that weapon, so it'll be better for you in that situation. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. If you want to see more content like this, slap that like and subscribe button and let me know which Asian you want to see a guide on next. Also, if you want to be part of some new videos or just looking for some people to play with, join my Discord server in the links below and you might see me online sometimes. Signing off for now, it's Viking Raider.